Hey angels, and welcome back to Shawty Creations. If you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're not new to my channel, then you already know the vibes, bitch. In the spirit of vlogmas, today we're going to be doing a Christmas inspired makeup look, and I decided to do a look that's not too hard, not too complicated, because listen, I am no beauty guru, so guys, please do not judge. It's simple yet effective. This red lip is giving, and this whole look is just giving Christmas. So if you guys want to know how I achieved this look, continue watching. Okay, so throughout the video, I'm going to be looking at my mirror, which is right here. I'm sorry for not giving you guys eye contact. I also got a comment on my previous video that I should actually look at you guys instead of at myself. This is new, it's different, it's a bit weird, but you know what? I am gonna give it a shot. Okay, so to prime my face, I'm gonna be using this LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. I absolutely love this primer. I even spoke about it in my chit chat Get Ready With Me. I just like how it mattifies my T-zone, because my T-zone is generally like more oily. And then I just take the excess from that and use it on the rest of my face. So while that's sitting on my face, I think now I'm going to conceal the darker areas around my face. As you guys can see, I have dark circles around my eyes, especially at this time of the day, because let me tell you guys something. I keep wanting to look at myself. Let me tell you guys something. I'm actually recording this video at 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm recording this video because I had such a long day. I've had such a long week. So yeah, I have to make sure that this video goes up because I'm staying committed to vlogmas. To conceal, I'm going to be using this Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer in the shade 60 Golden Toffee. And I'm just gonna put that under my eyes, around my mouth, and I've also developed some maskne, so taking my damp beauty blender, and usually when I dampen my beauty blender, I put it under lukewarm water and not cold water, and I'm just gonna take that and blend this concealer in. This is one of those concealers that you want to blend it immediately after putting it on your face because it dries quite quickly. As you can see, it's a bit difficult for me to blend it out because I let it sit for a while. Can you guys literally see like the blank canvas that I have on my face right now? There's no darker area, lighter areas, like everything is just evened out. It just makes your base look so much better because there's no undertones, like dark undertones, because of the dark circles around the eyes, and it just makes your foundation sit so nicely when you start off with concealer. Now we're gonna move on to the brows. I saw that someone in my previous chit chat Get Ready With Me asked me to do my brows on camera, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do my brows. I'm just going to be taking a spoolie and I'm going to brush my brow hairs up. Taking this Essence Super Last 24 Hour Eyebrow Pencil in the shade 30 Brown. Okay, I just brought you guys a little bit closer so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So basically what I'm gonna do with my eyebrow pencil is I'm gonna start drawing hairs from the front, but like really lightly, just like that. So I'm just doing stroke motions, like I'm just stroking some hairs instead of literally like drawing the actual brow on. I just do like a few strokes of hairs like this all the way through my brow, and I give myself a little bit of a tail. And then I do give myself like a bit more brow in the front, So that's why I'm going a little bit more forward. Now I'm going to conceal my brows, taking this flat brush. I got this in a brush set from the South African Hair Emporium. So from that brush set, there's a flat brush that I'm going to use to conceal my brows. And then I'm going to be using this Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer in the shade 50 Warm Toast. So this is a bit lighter, well, quite lighter than the concealer that I use for underneath my eyes and around my mouth. And I'm just going to use this to conceal underneath my brows. Okay, so once I've carved out my brow, I'm just going to blend this product into my eyelid because you don't want to have like any harsh lines. And like I said, with this Essence Camouflage Concealer, it sets really quickly. So you want to make sure that you're blending as soon as you get the product onto your face because it sets so quickly. And when it sets, it's really difficult to blend out once it has already set. So we're just gonna do that. And then to carve out the top part of my brow, I'm gonna be using this Fit Me Maybelline foundation, and this is in the shade 336 Warm Olive. So I'm just going to carve out the top part of my brow. Okay. And then just blend that out. It doesn't matter if like you have a lot of product because we are gonna blend it with our foundation. So once I've done that, I'm gonna take this flat brush and I'm just going to blend out the concealer on the bottom and the top. So we're just gonna blend that out. Make sure like it's not harsh, like you don't want a harsh concealer underneath. You want it to blend seamlessly and nicely. So we have our brows done. Now we're going to move on to foundation. I love doing my base. Like doing my base makeup is honestly my favorite. So I'm going to be taking this L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour matte wear. Guys, in my previous chit chat, Get Ready With Me, I literally could not say this. I don't know why. I literally could not say this foundation. But I'm using the shade 330 Hazelnut. I don't like to use too much of this because it is full coverage. She is a full coverage girl, and a little bit of product goes a long way. Then I'm just going to blend this out. Do you see what I mean by a little goes a long way? For concealer, I'm going to use the same concealer that I used to conceal underneath my brows. So this is the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer in 50 Warm Toast. And I'm going straight in and starting to blend. Look how nicely this concealer blends. Are you joking? Are you actually kidding me? Like, just look at how it blends. Oh, this is to die for. Guys, is it just me? But I haven't been able to find LA Girl concealers. Hey, like every time I go to Clicks or Discam, like I see LA Girl and I see all their products. I see the setting sprays, I see the primers, but I haven't seen the concealers lately. Or if there are concealers, like I literally can never find my shade. And that's also why I stopped using LA Girl concealers. Well, I stopped using them quite a while ago. but that's why I stopped using them, because I could never find like my shade there. Let me know if I'm not the only one. Guys, listen, I know I look a bit way right now. I know I look a bit crazy, but you know what, with makeup you just have to trust the process. So to set my concealer, I'm going to be using this pressed powder from Colors Limited, and the shade is, it's in PP Almond. So I'm going to take just a little bit of that, and I'm going to set underneath my eyes just to avoid creasing. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using this Yardley Absolute Translucent Powder on a dry beauty blender. So I'm going to take a dry beauty blender, and I'm going to start with my nose contour. I really love this powder because it doesn't give you any flashback. If you want to see if your makeup is good, take pictures at night with a flash. That's literally how you know if your makeup is good or not. Now moving on to my favorite part of doing my makeup. This is the part where we bring back the color, we bring back the chisel, we bring back the dimensions in the face, honey. I am going to be contouring my face using this Contour and Glow palette from Scarlet Hill, and this is the palette Deep. I'm also using this angled fluffy brush, which is also from Scarlet Hill. I'm going to take the shade right here. It's called Washa. And I'm literally just gonna make these circles in an upward motion, because you know we want to bring the face up. Okay, this product is really blendable, and if you're not someone who's comfortable with contour, you don't want to use too much of this product. So just tap, continue using it until you have enough. So just keep building and building and building. I typically like to go like a bit deeper in with the contour on my forehead, because you know, we want to make the forehead look smaller too. You can already see there's some color brought back into the base. Now for some more color, I'm going to be adding some blush. So I'm going to be using this palette, child. You can't even see what it is anymore, but I got it from Discam. So I'm just going to be taking this peachish shade right here, as well as this brown shade, because I don't want anything too harsh, too much. So just using the brown helps diffuse the peach. And I'm just going to be blending that on top of my contour. So not directly on top of it, but just above the contour, because like I said, child, we want our face to look like okay. So we're bringing everything in an upward motion. Look at me being a beauty guru and stuff. Taking this fluffy brush, I'm just going to wipe off all of the powder that we used to bake. So the struggle that I've been having with eyeshadows is that they don't show as pigmented on brown skin. So what I decided to do is I got this concealer from Smudge, and it is in the shade Ivory. It's a really light concealer that I'm going to be using as a base and a concealer on my eyes, just so that the color can show so much better, because when you don't have like a super light base, then the colors tend not to show as pigmented as they really are. So I'm going to be using this on my eyelid, and I'm just going to blend. Okay guys, so we had a little bit of a situation, right? Literally while I was recording this entire eye, my mic wasn't connected. But at least I realized before, I'm just making sure it's connected right now. But at least I realized before I did my other eye. So I'm going to do this eye on camera with you guys, and this is the eye that I basically did off camera. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a shade from this eyeshadow palette called It's About to Get Shady from Scarlet Hill, and I'm going to be going with the shade right here. It's called Spice Cinnamon, and I'm going to use this shade as my transition shade. So I'm just going to pack that onto the outer part of my eye. Guys, I'm sorry if I don't use all these beauty guru terms, like I'm learning just as you guys are learning. So I'm just going to pack that and then drag it in like on my lash line. And then I'm going to bring it up just to like the middle, not like all the way. So you just want to bring it up until the middle. Blend that out. Okay, so this is basically gonna be our buffer for the red shade. This is what we're gonna use to kind of fuse the gold and the red, and also just to avoid any harsh lines, we're gonna be using this shade. Now I'm going into this Tammy X Revolution Tropical Carnival eyeshadow palette. This is how the palette looks. The colors in this palette, baby, baby, you can't tell me nothing. So I'm gonna be going in with this red shade right here. And this shade is super pigmented. So you wanna make sure you go in with the little product at a time. And I'm literally gonna place this product exactly where we had put our transition shade. This shade is so buildable and blendable. So you wanna make sure that you're taking your time with this. And listen to me, yo, no, Sana, I'm so sorry, I can't take myself seriously. Just building that up until like the middle as well, because obviously we're gonna be doing the shimmer on the front. Okay, sis, we are getting somewhere. So step one is basically complete. See, nothing too crazy, nothing too difficult. It's simple, easy, and anyone can do it. And that's exactly what I wanted for this makeup look, something that everyone could do. And like I said, I'm also learning just as much as you guys are learning. Now, going back into that Tammy X Revolution palette, I'm going to be using this gold right here, and then I'm just going to be taking a flat brush. And what I do is I just take some setting spray. I'm using this Essence Instant Matte Makeup Setting Spray. I just spray some on my brush, and then we are literally going to dip this brush into that gold. And we take that and we put it on the inner corner of our eyelid. Ooh, it's the pigment for me, honey. Look at that. Do you guys see that? Moving on to the last step of the eyes, I'm going to take a combination of that transition shade that we were using as well as the red from the Carnival palette. And I'm just going to be doing my lower lash line. I'm going to go pop on these lashes off camera, and then I'll be back so we can finish our face. So I just popped on these babies. I'm also giving you guys a little bit of a wing moment. Now I'm going to set my face using this Essence Instant Matte Makeup Setting Spray. One thing about me, you guys, I can never have enough setting spray. I'm so sorry. Like, I need my face to be drenched in some setting spray, okay? Because we need to set this face. Now that my face is set, we're going to do our lips. So I'm going to be using this Maybelline New York Vivid Hot Liqueur. Okay, it doesn't have a shade. It's literally just this red lipstick. And I think red really gives festive. So I was like, yes to the red lipstick. Ooh, I like the jouet. Alright, angels, so this is the final and completed look. I think she is screaming festive. She is screaming Christmas, and listen, it's the red look for me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. And I hope that my Christmas inspired makeup look will inspire some of your looks this festive. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to
subscribe.